when it comes to keeping the kids entertained and happy, that sometimes can take a little extra effort. I know the parents out there are shaking their heads right now. Well, I got to chat with our parenting experts and friends over at Family Entourage for some of their best tips and tricks for a summer full of fun and learning. Summer break is finally here, but of course we want to stay stimulated while we're out of school because the brain drain is real for our kids, but it doesn't really have to be a problem. The ladies from Family Entourage are here to share some fun ways while we can have some fun while secretly learning, plus some camp advice for those of us headed off to camp for the summer. Thank you, ladies, for joining me today.
Thanks for having us. It's going to be a fun summer.
Yes, I love it. So Kelly and Mei Ling, of course, you guys are the experts on all things family. And so we're talking about summer here. So let's talk about some things that we could learn that are maybe new this summer.
Yeah, a fun thing to do, Joanna, is to learn a new language. And with 534 million people speaking Spanish globally, Spanish is a great language to learn, of course, whether it's conducting business or just in our everyday use. But knowing that how to do it is a lot more challenging than actually doing it, right? And so we were so excited when we met the founder of FEPI, and she has curated these monthly boxes for families to learn Spanish together. And each box has an activity like this bingo, where the kids have the English and the Spanish on the little pieces. So they'll say pero, and then they have to match it, as well as a book that's in English and Spanish. And Joanna, what I love about FEPI is that it has a QR code for each of the activities. And so you don't have to be an expert Spanish speaker. Your kids you can read it in English, and then the audio will go along, and then they're learning the correct pronunciation of all the Spanish words, which is also really important when you're learning a language, right? So each month has a curated box of activities, whether it's a puzzle or bingo, the creative book, and other activities that they can do. And like I said, I like it as working moms. We don't have to worry about the summer. It's delivered right to our door. So that's FEPI.
That is very cool and very smart that they're not relying on my pronunciation of that an expert is actually involved here. So we obviously want to get outside. We want to run. We want to jump. We want to play. But of course, kids think when it's time to learn, they have to be inside, cooped up, working hard. What are some ways that we can sort of sneak science into that playtime?
Okay, so I am right with you. When the sun's out, I want my kids outdoors. I want them burning energy. I want them playing, and I want them to try and do it together and maybe learn something while they're doing it. So I love Stomp Rocket. This is so fantastic because it's an award-winning STEM product, really, where the kids are getting science woven into when they're out there playing, the scientific concepts. They've got dual ones where each of my kids can kind of battle it out, have that healthy competition with each other where they're stomping on each side and seeing how high up their rocket can go. And they've come out with other things too, like airplanes and speed racers. And the racers are so neat because not only do you race them and have a finish line, but you get to put your own stickers and decals on them. So it makes it really fun and engaging, and you're trying to figure out the kind of the aerodynamics. But it also comes with a Stomp in Science booklet. And this is so cool, Joanna, because sometimes you think like, this is simple, but how much could they be learning? Well, inside the book, it has all these different worksheets, and they go up through high school, through grade 12. So they progressively start out, a little bit more simple, and then they work into investigations, how you do math and scientific concepts that work in with this simple game that they love playing because their competition kicks in and they're out in the backyard and they're saying, look, mom. So can't speak highly enough about Stomp Rocket and how we're sneaking in that science and getting a little bit of STEM going on as well.
Got to be sneaky with that learning sometimes with the kids. All right. Well, whether it's a day trip, an overnight trip, a week-long camp, or just a really big vacation, we all want to make sure that we're stocked up, ready to go. What are some ways that we can sort of have fun, customize some of those camps that we've got lined up?
Absolutely, Joanna. So, it's so fun to get the kids excited, whether it's for camp or a family trip that you might be going on. And one of the ways to do that is to create some bags, backpacks or duffel bags for the family through Stony Clover Lane. We love Stony Clover. They have the cutest, goodness, look at this. Kirsten's bag as she's ready for dance camp. It's all bedazzled in her name. So what you do on Stony Clover's website is you can pick a tote, a backpack, pouches, and then you can customize it. You pick the color, they have hundreds of patches, whether it's varsity letters or your favorite characters, and you decorate it. So you can get it ready for, there's one that's maybe ready for golf or tennis camp, and you can put all your accessories in, your hair ties, your sunblock. I also love it too, because Stoney Clover Lane, all their different pouches help keep us organized, right? So my kids are packing. Sophia's ready for her little trip. She's got her mini bows, and she learned how to pack all of her bows, so she's not going to forget her bows in her little Stoney Clover pouch. And then, of course, we can't forget the boys. One of the things that's great too is that Stoney Clover Lane has all these great collaborations with Disney and Star Wars. So the boys, the little Padawans, they're ready. They've got their Jedi backpacks. They're ready for summer camp or maybe an overnight trip to grandma's. And we're also teaching them how to pack their own bags. It gets them excited when they have that ownership that they've created this bag. They're more excited about packing it and getting ready for that trip. And they're also more excited about bringing it back with them. So make sure that it comes back, right?
Yes, you got to teach that responsibility up front. You got to get it there. You got to get it home, of course. Thank you guys so much. Those bags are so cute. I know my kids will love them. Where can people go to keep up with you guys and everything you guys have planned for your kids this summer?
Absolutely. You can head over to familyentourage.com, where we have more details and links to where you can get all of these different items and create your own. And then we've also got some fun celebrity content too about how they're parenting over the summer. So it's a one-stop shop.
Very cool. Very good advice. Thank you guys again so much. Happy summer to you guys. I know you and the kids are going to have a ton of fun with all that great stuff.
You too. Enjoy the outdoors.
Thank you.